That's what you do. You buy these players that cost money and make a difference in it. But we never do that.
Never complains, gets up, gets on with a smile on his face.
They just want you to sit in your chair and go hip hip hooray to the Western press and the Western narrative, regurgitating the same old every single day without the sun. If you haven't seen it before, please watch the first two episodes, the second series, something like that. Stallone.
We are on the site of the castle.
And it was the first time the Beatles had really stopped being semi-professional almost.
Look at that.
Absolutely fascinating.
Well, that was painful, wasn't it? We were shocking. We were shocking today. And it's got to be said, you know, we got a lucky penalty. Didn't we? Lucky. And a very lucky, jammy goal. Second half, we were dreadful. Trent, shock. Robertson, shock. We can't, we can't make excuses, lads. We cannot make excuses for that performance. You know, after the Everton game, I said, we're going to get into these. Get into them. Get into Wolves. Get into Aston Villa. Get into Manchester City. Get into them. After today, I don't know what to think. I really don't. We seem to panic. Once they scored, we seem to panic. Did we have any shots in the second? Did we have it right through the game? Copite. Man of the match, Van Dijk, easy one today. Good evening, Frank. Shocking, says Noah Hyde. Yes. And Paul Bear, my old mate. Don't know where to start with that one, Frank. But firstly, Trent playing like he can't be. Yeah, I agree. He can't be bothered. You know, after the first 10 seconds, we had the corner. I thought, yeah, there we go. Bad corner. You know, like one of those off the training grounds corners that just didn't work. Trent's passing was shocking. Overhit. Going to their players. Everything he did was to... Paul Owie, that was very worrying today, but it's a win. That's all we can say. But it was a lucky win. If I was a Wolves supporter, I'd be fuming. I'd be going, it is a win, but we can't deny how bad it was. And it's no use saying, this is made this, by the way. It's no use saying, we played bad and we got a result and all that. That's an old cliche. That. It's easily said. But you've got to look at the performance. The performance was dreadful. Awful. goes in 2-0 second half. Mo scores offside. So I thought, okay, we'll pick it up from it. Nothing. Then we got a penalty, which Jota, I don't know why. Do you know what got me though? When Jota went down, he never got a yellow card. That's what baffling. He didn't get a yellow card. If he dived, that is. But you're right there, Paul Owie. Very worrying. And Paul says, if Salah had stayed on side and Jota had stayed on his feet, we would have won comfortably. I don't understand Jota going down because he beat the player and everything. And he only has it, but he let it go to him. We can say all these excuses and it's just. Paul says, Paul Burke, that is, no one will have a shot from outside the box. Szoboszlai didn't he? And it just went wide. Maybe first half, kicking into the cup. And Paul says, Paul Owie, we made fourth bottom Wolves look good today. Can't argue with that. Can't argue with that. It has got me worrying, I'm being honest. It's no use trying to. We were awful against Everton, for God's sake. All right, these are all, fighting relegation. But we were awful against both teams. The last game that we had a decent game was against Brentford. And we beat them. Nunes scoring 2. Dorothy. I'm not sure why Liverpool are content to sit back and allow other teams to penetrate them in there. Absolutely. You're right. I was talking to Paul Burke during the game, and this is what we were saying. So much pressure. Instead of killing the game off, far too many close calls recently. All needs to instill some firewater into their veins and ramp up the lads to play for the badge. Brilliant comment there. Because as one of the lads said there, Trent seems miles away. It doesn't seem he wants to play. That's the way he was, just kicking it anywhere. Overhitting. Terrible passing to their, sloppy passing. Which is everything. Playing for the badge, absolutely, Dorothy. Too much nonchalance for my liking. Yes, that's what I tried to say. That passing at the back, sideways and backwards and sideways and backwards and looking up, and that really pisses me off. That frustrates me. It really does. Wait till you see me on the watch-alongs when I start doing them. Fucking hell. Nunes sloppy and lazy. Szoboszlai tearing them off a strip. Yeah, he did. What's happened to our strikers? Liverpool need to create more and not same old. Bang on. Bang on. It's getting frustrating now. What do you think? We're playing Aston Villa on Wednesday. Then Man City at the weekend. They're pivotal. Those 2 games. And if we fucking play like that, Manchester City are starting to play good. Starting to come into the role. No, Is Szoboszlai an AM, an attacking midfielder? Yeah, well, you see, he was everywhere. Jota missed 3 big chances, and why did he? Yeah, fiend a dive when he was clear on goal. That's what I just said, Noah Hyde. Once Darwin came in again, no one passes to him. Politics? Question mark. Well, when he had the ball, he done nothing with it, though, did he? You've got to admit that. I know you love the lad, but. And Callum says Jota should have made it 3-0. Not trying to get started. Yeah. The King. Hiya, Frank. Got away with that. We needed players last summer. Never mind last month. I've said it all along, King. I've said it all along. Right through this podcast from last summer. I've said it right through. And this is to me, Jota, he's not fully fit. I mean, match fit, that is. And you could see him, he was leggy. I think Salah's leggy. I think Mo's leggy. I think Mo's worn out. I really do. Great penalty he took. But, as far as his play was concerned, and that shot he had, went over when he's in the first half, that is. No, I'm convinced Slot complicates players' positions. Strikers become decoy. Wingers out in all the time. Attacking midfielder becomes a destroyer, and Gravenberch becomes an unwilling. Yeah, that's a good point. Attacking mid, wing backs as wingers, mental. Not being funny, but you've got both. I keep saying this. I don't like saying it, but I have to. Robertson, he was shot as well. We definitely need a left back for next season. Definitely. And we need a number 6. I said to Paul Burke during the break, not during the break, during the game, second half, I said we seem to be panicking. And then Enzo comes on. And I said, proved, vindicated. No, Slot, too clever. Is he too clever for himself, or Paul Owie? Why didn't he bring on Chiesa or Elliott for the last 10 minutes down the left instead of a tired dog? I don't think he trusts Elliott, in all honesty. I really don't. And Chiesa, sorry, I'm not even. The Redbirds. Where have you been, you? Been worrying about you again. So it's not being around Frank, had family issues to deal with. That was a nervy game for us. Why do we allow teams to attack us so much? That's what Dorothy Langham said, exactly. It's all this passion about, and at the back end, we get caught out. I think, remember, we've said it, you said it, I've said it, everybody on the chat said it. When we were going after 2 quads, we blew up. And this looks the same. You've got to look at the PSV thing. We're no squad whatsoever. You can tell there's no squad. There's no depth. This is why we were screaming out in the summer. And in this window, or the last window, January, for players to come in, these were knackered. It looked to me that they were knackered. I'm being honest with you. Being honest with you, Redbird. Paul Burke. Villa play with a lot of pace and energy levels, very low, worrying times ahead, I'm afraid. Couldn't agree more, to be honest, Paul. And Redbird, talk of Darwin not doing much. How long was Jota on the pitch and what did he do? Absolutely nothing. That's what I said before, Redbird. It's just, he's not fully match fit. He was leggy in the first half. He was leggy. Colin Blackshaw, hello Frank. Well, we hung on again. Villa away will be a bigger task. And City. And City. The Redbirds. If they like Reds, a sloppy win, but an important 3 points. I think it was a rare lucky win, to be honest. I really do. And Lee Allen Foley, what a name. Far from pretty, but 3 vital points today. Got away with it. Yes, that is it. We got away with it. But if we don't improve, we've got to improve, you know. We can't keep relying on lucky wins. We just cannot rely on lucky fucking wins. At Anfield as well. Fucking Wolves. Come on. Wolves. The King. Robbo's finished, certainly. I've just said that. Just said that. Remember, he lost the ball a few times and got caught out a few times. You can't do that. This is Wolves. They're not a great side. Just imagine a great side. Just imagine fucking Real Madrid in the Champions League. Or any other fucking team for that matter. The Redbird. Today's Robbo is not yesterday's Robbo. Absolutely. 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 Paul Owie. Quanser came up with a great challenge and let's hope it's a turning point for him. Yeah. Yeah. Let's hope. Hope against hope. No, you're right. He plays okay, Quanser, when he came on. He says he plays well. Your mate and your brother. Terrible seconds after that. Felt like the pressure is getting to them. 3 points in the bag, and we march on. And it's fucking freezing today. He goes the game. He must have been at the game. He carries on by saying, we missed Gapco today. Good afternoon, Frankie in chat says the Anfield, or can I drink all them now? And be inebriated. And Dorothy says, I thought we'd we'd batter Wolves. We'd batter Wolves today and knock in several. I thought so myself, to be honest. But we haven't come out of this. We simply haven't come out of, like, I don't know. I don't know whether it's lethargy or what. I just don't know. I don't like all this passing around the back of anything. Get the ball forward. Get it forward. That's what I kept shouting them. Get it forward. And they're looking around and passing there and fucking passing side all the time. You start to. That's the thing. And Richard Hawkins says, hey Richard, can't stop guys, hope you're all well. Just called in to see who you got in the next round. And there's the answer. No, you can feel the old teams don't really trust Slot. Cautious, yeah, I'll say that again. You can feel the whole team don't really trust Slot. Cautious methods. It's coming to the tail end of the season and the corrupt refs are turning the screw on us. We should go all gung-ho and score more. But that's against the policy, isn't it, of Jurgen Klopp. And Richard says, you know, Anfield, you know, I'm only joking. And Norman, I'm sorry, I haven't seen you for ages. You've been going on other pods, haven't you? Hater. Freezing my balls off watching us get bullied by Wolves. McAllister gets far too much credit for what he does, or for what he is, constantly giving the ball away. No DM will cost us the league. I said it way back in September. We all said it. And I'm saying it again. And comes back and says, hello all. Who's all? Yusuf. We've got a kit. We've got is that kick-off or fuck-off for FC in the next round of the FA Cup, Richard? We will probably get by Tottenham, but still have to watch it. Stay safe, Frank. Stay safe, Bob. Thank you, Richard. Paul Owie to Richard. That's hilarious, and I bet you snapped your girdle laughing. Atmosphere was off today. There was no atmosphere whatsoever. You know, they tried, the lads. You know, these are the lads that go away. By the way, they tried. They tried. They're the lads that you're here. Lads and girls, that is. Go away. The Anfield to Norman. How was you and Redbird's cruise together? Ain't seen your boat since Frank's 30th birthday. But on the karaoke. And Paul says, Slaughter's got to start using the whole squad. We've got, what fucking squad? I know what you mean, Paul, but what squad, mate? I don't know. I know what, the likes of Elliott, I know, but fucking Elliott's awful. Chiesa, I'm sorry. It's all right against Accrington Stanley, you know what I mean? And when he played against PSV, I said to my daughter on the day of the game, I said, this is going to suit Chiesa because it's a European team. It'll suit him down to the ground. And he was all right. But do you think he could have done something today? Really? But I know what you mean, using the squad. You can't blame Alisson for the goal. And when he went down, remember when he went down, I went, oh no, here we go. Another hamstring, And Richard says, I need something to laugh at because United aren't making it. I thought he would be. Hilarious, United. And Edward says, really poor second half, can't tell. Yeah, you can tell, I'm sorry, you can tell that we never bought anyone. Big up Tom Franco, IBR. Thank you, IBR. Saying. Jota was poor, says Edward. That's what we just said. They were all poor. Trent was terrible. Robertson was fucking terrible. McAllister was all right. Gravenberch was all right. Szoboszlai was the pick of them, in my opinion. He was everywhere, that lad. And he had a shot outside the area, which is a bonus. Fucking hell. And IBR. And this is what it's all about now. The nerves. I was nervous wreck in those final 20 minutes, says IVR. I was myself. Last fucking 5 minutes as well. It's got me worried, I'm being honest. It's got me fucking worried. It really has. I don't know. I could say something, and you could all jump on me back and everything else. But I'll say this. We needed players in the summer. We needed top quality players in the summer. And when that fucking Richard Hughes said, about his opportunistic, that word, you know what that opportunistic defines? Do you know what it defines? They see something, like a free transfer. Oh, fucking hell, get him. Like Chiesa. That was opportunistic for him. And I keep saying it was an appeasement. And I think, do you want me to tell you what I think? I think we could fall flat. I really do. The last few performances were fucking shocking. There's no depth in the squad. It's wafer thin of quality. And Norman says, Robertson is getting away with terrible displays, utter negligence not to replace these players by now. Keeping players that are past it. Milner, Endo, Fabinho, example. Yes. Well, that I was saying that anyway, when we still had them. I was saying it all the time. You know that, Norman. And Paul always says to Richard, you've got to have a laugh. If you lose to Spurs, it will cap another good weekend. And I adore Redbeard and Richard. I'm not Norman. Why don't you change your fucking name? Fuck's sake. Would you get a ping yourself? And I read. I've got my distant glasses on. It's fucking hard reading these. Because the small print. I was expecting a reaction from the players today, but we are starting to look fatigued. I've said it. After the Everton game, you heard me saying, I think, the mentality of get in here, come on, let's get fucking at everyone. Starting today. Nothing. We were fucking lucky. A lucky jammy goal to put us in the lead. Then the penalty. And Richard says, have a good one, guys. Love to you all. Thank you, Richard. Enjoy your game with Spurs. And IBR, Gomez looks a class player for Wolves, as does Kuna. Colin Blackshaw, 7 points clear, but we're not happy. Something isn't right. We're only top of City have had that bad patch. Yeah. Yeah. Couldn't agree more there. Couldn't agree more. Paul Owie. Don't you go knocking Accrington Stanley and they wouldn't even give Chiesa game time. Redbeard. Sloppy passing today from some of our players. I think most of our players. Mo was shocking. Getting caught with the ball. I think he's, someone mentioned fatigue. I think he's knackered. Like a lot of other players. So what's it that, leaving them all out against a week ago against Plymouth Argyle? What fucking good did it do? Saving ourselves forever. Fucking hell. Give them all the rest. We get knocked out of the fucking cup. If anyone, is happy with that, fine, it's opinions. That's my opinion. And it's done us no fucking good. We still played awful against Everton. We played fucking terrible today. And we look tired. I don't know whether it's the tiredness or the fucking tactics. I just don't know. I don't know what suits. I really don't. Copite says, Mellett was clear who were man of the match, clearest one all season. Do you mean Virgil you're talking about? Background. And you said to Colin, I wish I could disagree with that, but I'm starting to think that as well. Yeah. Yeah, the on-field role. Talking to the Redbeard. You bring anything back for me, I'm Frankie off your Sundays. No, I miss Klopp. He's a real winner. Doesn't matter if it's Darwin, Quansah, Endo. They all perform because Klopp knows how to use their strength and minimise weaknesses. The Redbird. I'm giving a shout out to our samurai warrior, Endo. But you see how, and that's half an hour to go and he panics. Sloop panics because he fucking hasn't got a fucking clue how to change tactics. And he brings him on to shore up the defence. Oh, what the fuck? That's me though. He really lost a great manager. But we've got to see what this fella does, don't we? Albeit we haven't won anything yet. Copite. I feel this will light the torch paper. You're like in 2021. We had 6 losses and a few bad results and won the scruffy 2-1 against Villa. And it lit the torch paper. But the league was already won then, wasn't it? Was it? Fuck, I don't fucking know anymore. IBR says Wolves deserve the points today. Thing is, you see, I said that. I said at the beginning, if I was a Wolves supporter, I'd be going mad. And I'd be saying, how the fuck are they? How are they top of the European League in this fucking league? How fucking awful. That's what they'd be saying. The Redbirds. I posted some goodies to you and Frank. Norman. Oh, come on, fucking hell. Are we talking about football or what? Norman says Hughes was at the Southampton Bournemouth game yesterday looking in the bargain basement basket. Don't fucking say that. Please. Oh, for fuck's sake. He must have been, mustn't he, if he's at that fucking game. The Anfield, or seconds are, we was under pressure, that of which hasn't been seen since the endurance. We need spend and proper spend and not just BSing us fans. If Virgil and Mo go, we're fucked. And Trent, you know, I think he's fucking gone him now. He's gone now. Trent. Can't be bothered. Just cannot be bothered. And the Anfield says FSG have been found out incentive contracts are overplays. Want guaranteed money. Oh, hang on. Yeah, they've been fucking found out fucking a long time ago, though, to be honest, Anfield. They're not very good fucking owners. They don't invest properly. They just don't invest. And that's why, you know, look, even the Sloop man, he says, I love playing with a small squad. Small squad. That's what he says. Then you've got a director of football, fucking Richard Hughes from Bournemouth, saying opportunistic. Remember that? Opportunistic. Maybe that's why he was down at fucking Bournemouth and Southampton game, for an opportunistic bargain. Might get another fucking Chiesa. How many games has he played, lads? How many goals has he scored? Hey, lads, how many? Fucking hell. Pisses me. No, FSG uses the media to protect Slot a lot. So much so as a joke with all the bots cringing over praising comments of Liverpool official YouTube. They do this on purpose because Slot protects effort. Oh, you know, we knew that he was a yes man coming in because he's got no say in the matter of bringing any players in. You're aware of that. The people who are there as Hughes and Edwards and Ward, they're the people who bring players in. And we got Chiesa, yes, got Federico, brought him in. And he was fucking injured. Looked tired mentally too, but just scraped home, says Jeff Ellison. Absolutely, Jeff. Absolutely, that's what we've been saying. It was a shocking performance. We cannot afford to play like that next Wednesday. We cannot afford to play like that next weekend. Who do we play next weekend? Let's see. Is it Manchester City? Think about it. Then we play Newcastle, don't we? Okay, now it's getting fucking worse. But you're right there, Jeff Ellison. You're right, mate. IBR. I think City away is going to be another draw based on their game against Newcastle. For fuck's sake. Do you reckon? Didn't they batter Newcastle? The Anfield. Norman, he's saying. Lad, no postcard, no sticker of that. Well, me and Frank are Man United supporters to you too now. God, come on, fuck. Right. The idea. McAllister struggles against quicker and more physical midfielders. And the outfield, he's got a spot on again. Talking to the IBR. The midfield looked fucked. Also, I swear we could have stuck a toilet brush up the front today and it would have done more than that Nunes. Why don't we just go ponytailed? Just want to go. Once Darwin to go. Wolves are better than their league position and should be 9th or 10th. No, they're fucking not, because what do they always say, IBR? Come on. The league doesn't lie. So if you're saying that, and a Wolves supporter saying, oh, the fuck are they, Liverpool top of the league? You see what I mean? Honestly, they're there because they're fucking awful, IBR. That's where they are. Fighting relegation. Because they've been awful all season. And we came down to their fucking level today. We made them look good. Look at the second half. Have a look at it again. They were all over us. I said to Paul Burke, I said, if anyone, this is in the second half, if anyone's likely to score, it'll be there. Bang, goal. And if anyone's likely to score again, it'll be there. just as well they didn't, wasn't it? That's saved by Alisson when he went out for that to that big fucking fella. Great save there. Yeah, now there's a good point by the Anfield Road, talking to IBR. They had a stronger bench than us today. And they fucking did. It was actually little kids there, sitting there. And the Anfield says to Norman, you know that, don't say that, Semenyo is called, don't fucking say. Is he one of the opportunistic? Fucking hell. I'm just saying. And Redbird says, talking to, I was disappointed with our midfield. The rest of the players weren't that good either. We were woeful for real. Yep. Awful. You can't just blame one player. The fucking lot of them were terrible. You know, Callum said, you know, about Virgil being man of the match. I couldn't pick man of the match. I really couldn't. I couldn't. I'm looking at them. I'm going, fucking hell. Who's going to be man of the match? The IVR said, I said if we don't buy a left back or a midfielder in January, then we run out of gas. And I think we're seeing the train slowing down already. Yeah. Yeah. Good analogy though. Because you could see it. You could see it against fucking Everton. The only fucking fella who was all rammed up and everything else got fucking suspended, Curtis Jones. Because he fucking knew as well. Redbird says, Callum, no scores, please, mate. Frank ain't into. Oh, I'm not fucking interested in it. I'm only interested in this team of ours. Team that we love. The team that we're fucking worried about. And Noah Ad says, FSG Darwin's 80 million. If Darwin is awful, why would he be worth 80 million? Anyone bidding for Croak, Jota or Jota Benito or Diaz, who had not scored in 10 games until today, a jammy goal, yep, you're right. But then again, you know, Jota's being injured. Jota's our natural goal scorer, by the way, Noah Hyde. And I know that you love Darwin. I know that. But you can't say he came on and made a fucking difference, because he didn't. And at least a fucking time argument. Not arguing, you know, discussing. Point. Richards was waffling, so he's giving it back. That's Richard Hawkins, by the way. To be honest, like, he shouldn't really come on a pod. Being honest, you know. It's all right, like, midweek and that, you know, when you're talking football and whatever. That's all right, but not after the game. Not after the very poor game. Maybe if we cut parts of Nunes, Chiesa, Elliott together, we can create the ultimate crap player instead of having 3 of them on the wages, says the outfit. No, I'd. If it not for Frank's sincere reading our post, I wouldn't be here reading nonsense. Thank you for that, Noah, because this is what it's about. You know, you look at pods and you see comments going up, and they should be read out. This is why I started this, because there are passionate supporters out there. Different opinions, by the way, as well. Different opinions. But they should be read out, but they're fucking ignored. They're ignored, and I think it's wrong to ignore them. You know, people take time, you know, they're sitting there, they're looking, and they go, and comment, take the time to comment and put it through. And they should be read out to show some respect, to interact. Because some comments, you know, are not seen by, you know, the rest of the chatters. So if it's read out, they can say, I think that's right, or I think that's wrong. And they can answer back. Thank you for that, Noah. Jeff Ellison, my old mate. The derby took a lot out of the team, and Wolves are struggling at the bottom of the table. The worst teams to play at this time of the season if we need an excuse. But to be honest, Jeff, we're running out of fucking excuses. You know, you only have to look at the fucking thinness of the squad against Plymouth. Fucking Plymouth, Jeff. He put one lad on and fucking took him off again. You know, because he's that fucking bad. You know, is he going to make it? You know, is he in a big future? Because that's what we seem to be relying on the academy where there's fucking players there and not where the cats. He sold Dan's, not sold him. He put him out on loan. Why? I would have loved that lad to have stayed here. Could have brought him on today. Could have brought that lad on. I don't know what's fucking going on. And the Redbird says, Callum, Richard has left the building. Every time I hear that terminology, I think of Elvis. Ladies and gentlemen, Elvis has left the building. This fucking thing doesn't have to get on my nerves, you know. You don't know how much I fucking struggle with this. Oh, this fucking mouse. Drags. Fucking drags everywhere. No, fans chanting Nunes. And here we have fans calling donkey while silence on worst attackers. FSG will flog us dry by next season, and it will be left with injury-prone cheap attackers. It wouldn't surprise me, that, to be honest, Noah Hyde. It wouldn't surprise me. Snapey, just taking the bog roll out of the fridge, shaking like a last half hour. Say Snapey. Who thought that they'd score in the last 5 minutes? Because I did. I thought these are going to fucking score on us. The Anfield. I thought Liverpool Council had left a bag of rubbish on the bench before the match. Then I looked again. It was Nunes, Chiesa sitting next to each other. Is it me, or are these modern day players crap? Well, I warned you all about Chiesa. I warned you all about him. What is it? We're coming into March. How many games has he played for Liverpool? How many goals has he scored for Liverpool? Have I been vindicated, by the way, by saying he was an appeasement signing? And if anyone couldn't fucking see that, well, you know, I seen it. As soon as we were interested, I said, he's fucking injured. And I knew that we weren't going to spend over a certain amount of money. So they brought him in. Federico Chiesa. Bellissimo. Bellissimo. Cop out. Yep, they are bloody. Them two, I could impact the game better. I think you could as well. Hi, Frank, and everyone, says Christopher. 7 points clear, 13 games to go. Thumbs up. Isn't it funny, you know? Every sound of a second, I went like that. Put the sound off, I went like that. That's how bad it was. See, I don't wear my glasses. I've got a massive screen, so I don't wear my glasses, you see. So all as I told you know, they put the sound on. They went like that. That's how bad it was. And I shouldn't be like that. IBR. Alisson was okay and Virgil, but the rest were 4s and 5s, and that's generous. I agree with your IBR. I agree. Totally agree. Lamfield says, cop out. It's like having a... Oh, fucking hell, come on, lads. Big up, Frank. Ebu misses Wednesday, I think. Also Cody might. Says Daz. Reynolds. Hiya, Daz. I don't know. Don't know if he doesn't. That was the fucking... Did you see the fucking dragon? You knew that they were fouls. Just fucking dragging them around the chest and waist and everything. That was desperation, that, you know, by the way. Fucking desperation. Do you see when he went through? Big Ebu went through, and there was no one with him. He didn't know where to fucking turn. He's not Alan Hansen or anything like that. So the ball was taken off him and he grabbed the fella by the chest and fucking dragged him. And just, it was a booking. And we've got to cut it out. And Zaz says, Frank, do you start? Yeah, I'll have to. I'll have to start Darwin because Jota is not, and I repeat, because we've got no one else. It's fuck all there. He sold Hans, remember? Not sold him, he sent him out on loan. That was a big fucking mistake, that. Big mistake. And it must have been Sloot's idea. Fucking big mistake. Should have kept that kid. I would have put him on Wednesday. I would have put that kid in. So, Jota is not fully match fit. You could see him. He was very leggy in the first half. Never mind the fucking second half. Do you know when he went down for that penalty? that would have been a fully match, raring to go, Jota, he would have carried on with that and fucking hit it. Scored most probably. He would have hit, but he's not. He's fucking leggy. He's tired. You could see it. Mentioning Sean Dundee, not even putting that up. Sean Dundee. Eric Meyer, remember him? Reading out the comments, says Sneaky, helps keep the podcast balanced. Personally, I believe, like most on here, that it's all profit by fanatical Reds. The club's fortunes are the ties that binds them. Absolutely, Sting. You're right. It does bind us. Albeit, there's agreements and disagreements. That's why I read the comments out, simply because everybody's making a point. Everybody is making a point. And the Anfield Roar. Frank, you were spot on. Chiesa is the name used to appease our fans. Yes, definitely. I fell for it. I said Chiesa gonna come good, but no, he's just crap. It's not a matter of being crap though, as well. Anfield, he's not fucking. He's not match fit. He got injured, didn't he? When he was coming, he was injured. And when he started training, he got injured again. And IBR says, the fact is, we didn't address the issues last summer against such as a left back, yes. A DM, yes. If Mo, Virgil and Trent go on freeze, I really do worry for next year. I worry for the fucking future. Never mind next season. I'm worrying for the end of this season. The way we've been performing. And what's coming back to me and fucking hit me smack bang in the face is when we went after that three quads this year. But the other two quads, not this one. And we blew up at the end of the season. And I tell you what, the Arsenal fans will be looking at that and going, looking at our next two games. They'll be rubbing their hands. With that performance and against Everton, we were fucking awful against Everton. We were terrible against Everton. And they could easily go like that. They were lucky today. They were lucky at Anfield. Not at Molineux, but at Anfield. And young Copite. I noticed when we played Endo, our back four dropped a yard or two deep. We fucking had to. But we were allowing them. But as one of the lads said, why didn't he bring on Elliott? I don't think he trusted. Elliott's good coming off the bench. He's no good starting. But do we need a fucking player like that? Not being funny, got nothing against the lad. But do we need a player that, he's all right coming off the bench? We need fucking players who can play 90 minutes, starting the fucking game, not coming off the bench. That's who we need. Quality players. Just hope we don't blow up. Just hope. The Anfield Road. Anyway, Liverpool solidified our lead again, and all these teams we face now are gonna play like prime Brazil week in, week out. If it were me, get me out of the Champions League and get the energy focused on the league, I don't think we can fucking do that. I really don't think we can fucking do that. I'm being honest. Anfield, listen, mate. Love the bones here and everyone else. Look at the Plymouth Argyle fucking thing, fiasco. Right? What favours did they fucking do against Everton? And today, they all rested. They all had a fucking big fine rest. And they were still fucking late. And as someone says, if Virgil's not there, if Virgil, imagine hypothetically that he was not playing today, would they have scored another? Yes. He's a colossus. And the Anfield, after 25 games, the squad is looking tired big time. This is what I'm saying. Loaning Batatic, Joke, Dan's is amateurish. Yes. For the three of those lads. At best, loaning some depth, please. Yeah. I looked at our bench today. It was fucking shocking. Fucking shocking. And if you think that's good enough, well, I don't know. And the IBR talking to young Coppite. Slot decided to protect a 2-1 lead at home. And our midfields were basically being bossed. Yes. I'll tell you what gave them a lift. The Allison save. That fucking gave them a lift. Because they knew they could get through. Still say it, we were fucking lucky today. Jammy goal and a lucky pen. And I'm being truthful. And I'd say to anyone to say to me, get behind the team. We get fucking behind the team. This is why we're talking about it now. We get behind the team. This is why we criticise about the summit. This is why we criticised about January. I wanted that in Cappy. In Cappy playing for us is a fucking big difference at left back or left side of centre back. Big difference. Great player. Strong. Fast. Tackles. And Snapey says, yeah, they can all be recalled. Oh yeah, the Coppite says, Dan's has just got re-injured. You would fucking Coco. He's in the championship. You get the cloggers, like Everton the other night. Cloggers. You're bound to get fucking injured. Apparently. And IBR says to the Anfield Road, Dan's was the worst decision for me, as we should have sold Nunes for 60 million and given Dan's minutes. I went mad when Dan's went. I went mad. I thought, what the fuck is he doing? We need the likes of that young kid. We need him. I went mad. And look at today, when we needed someone like him, because Jota is not match fit. Nunes is, I don't know what's up with Nunes. I think he's, there's something there between him and Sloot. I really do. Here's how fucking terrified Sloot is. Here's how terrified he is. When he brought Endo on, he's been left out all fucking season, Endo. All season. And he's gone. Today he's gone. Fuck this. He couldn't change tactically. That's worrying. That's fucking worrying, that. He couldn't change tactically. And his tactics, what frustrates everybody, frustrates me to fuck. I'm shouting at the tip. Is at the back. Sideways, backwards, by okay there. And I'm fucking shouting, get it fucking forward. Get it forward. The Anfield. And he's talking to Coppoyd. It's good news. As a club, we're fighting for the title. So in January, we buy not a soul and loan and attacking depth in Dan's out instead of accepting Nunes. Needs to leave. The Anfield agrees with IBR 100%. Coppoyd. Salah and Jota were very lackadaisical. Why is Mo off? And why is Jota being the next Tom Daly? Thing is, you see, I think Mo, I'm being honest, is tired as well. As fit as he looks, as fit as he is, Mo plays every game. He's tired, and I've seen that today. I've seen how leggy he was. He had some balls there, and he just fumbled them and whatever. Had the ball taken off him so easily. And that's not Mo. That's tiredness. Dino. And Dino's coming on Tuesday night on there. And he's just says, just on from the match, harder than it should have been, but after a tough game in midweek today, was just about getting the 3 points. And IBR. We have Robbo past his best, Quansah, Costas, Nunes, not good enough. And that's what's coming from IBR. And I don't think many people will disagree with that, being honest. Scott Williams. Hello, Frank. How are we, lad? All right, Scott, how are you? Good to see you. Press the like. What did he say? Smash the like and subscribe. Most probably you have. Let me just say. And the Anfield Road says, what does everyone think of Trent? I said it as soon as we started Anfield. To me, he looked like he is going through the motions, yes. His lack of, with careless passes and body language, I was like, piss off, lad. I'd run through a wall for this club. Yeah. Not in. I think his mind's set everywhere. You know, it's gone. And that's the way that I don't like. I love Trent, you know. My little granddaughter's got a shirt and everything, Trent's on the back. And she loves him. And we all love him. But it's not there, is it? It's not there. That's the way I look at it. And we're watching him today. His passing was atrocious. Just atrocious. He had a couple of shots. The red bear to Callum. I thought most of the players were off today, even though Szoboszlai runs around. A lot of his passing was sloppy at times. Yeah, at times. But he's fucking trying to. He was the only one. Is he the only one who has a shot today outside the box? And it was a good shot, by the way. Just whistled past the right-hand post. First half. That was it. Sloop must have said to him, no more fucking trying outside the box. All right, Sobbo. All right, boss. IBR. I don't see Arsenal dropping more points, and only us at Anfield is where they might. Yeah. We have City, Chelsea, Man U is that. Villa, all tough away games. Yeah. Every one of them are tough. And I know they were fighting relegation. I know Everton were fighting relegation. But surely to God, we're fucking better than them. We're better. Remember just a couple of months ago, mentality monsters. Remember that? That's waned, that. That's waned. My opinion. And Sleepy says, on Trent Anfield Road, absolutely spot on. He looked lethargic at best. Yes. The cop, I'd say, they're bad. Agree. But if them two wasn't, what's that? Lax, we could have been 4 up before they scored. Yeah, but we weren't. It wasn't a penalty. And Mo was offside. We're going, have you noticed the way what we're doing? We're going like to the could have and should have. That's what we're going to. Only if. That's what we're reverting to. That's what the narratives are reverting to. Whereas we should be saying after today, fucking told you we'd get stuck in after that game the other night. But we didn't. We were fucking terrible. Just only fucking gave up. Redbird. When Wolves got the ball, especially second half, why did our players back off and give them the chance? That was, do you know what? Dorothy Langham said that ages ago. She said, why are we doing this? Why are we allowing them to come on? Fucking Wolves. Think about it. Wolves. Where they are today is because they've been fucking crap. It's not that. changing fucking managers and everything. With Vitor Pereira. Who's he? Anyway, Ian Mac, we had a tough game. We have a tough game. We had a tough game on Wednesday. Wolves were never going to lie down fighting relegation. Great 3 points that we had to dig in for. Well done, Redmond. And that's from Ian Mac. Well done, Redmond. It's lucky, Redmond. It's got to be said, Ian. We were fucking lucky. We were awful. We were lucky to get them 3 points. If anyone was likely to score a couple in the second half, it was them. If anyone was likely to get an equaliser, it was them. Think we will need to rotate on Wednesday. Maybe Bradley back in, Gakpo back, and Enzo possibly gonna need fresh legs. That's what we've got no depth, Ian. Gakpo's fucking injured. Where's the fresh legs? We need to fucking beat Aston Villa. We really need to beat them. Everyone's fucking knackered. That was a tiring game, though, of our players. They were tired. It looked like. Gravenberch was awful. The midfield was terrible. Szoboszlai was the only one who's fucking running everywhere. Chasing down. Getting stuck in. And Chris Tick says, Anfield Road, it's not rocket science, lads. Trent should be in midfield where he can be where he can do more damage. Not dribbling out of the pen box. His passing today, Chris, was fucking atrocious. Overhitting it. Going to their players as well. So, if he was in midfield, he'd be doing the fucking same. His head's not there. His mind's somewhere else. You could see that in his play. I always remember breaking off. I was off on my holidays. And I was having a week away somewhere. It was just then coming up to the end of May, the first week in May. And it was the end of the semester. And I gave a terrible lecture because I didn't give a fuck. I was away. Couldn't wait to get out of there. So it wasn't really professionalism of me. And this is what Trent's doing. He doesn't give a fuck. And the Anfield to Snapey says, I was looking at him. I thought you had a rest in the week, lad. But now he just looks, I don't care. I'm not here next season. Exactly, Raw. And Chris says, never mind, Virgil, about time you gave some credit to Jarrell. Gave a certain goal, saved a certain goal. That's how fucking bad we are, Chris. Look, he's been fucking awful this season. Every time he's come in. You can't I can't legislate for him. I really can't. If you think he's good enough, fine. Need a whiz, kid. Big up, lads. All right, Lee. Hope you're well. And the Anfield Roars talking to Chris. Where do you suggest he plays in there, mate? Southgate tried it. He was dreadful. That's about Trent, by the way, in midfield. And the Anfield, to Chris again. Do you not just think, Trent is not bothered anymore? Here we go. Chris says, Wolves had a plan. Got us playing against Cop first. What's that? And look sharper. I don't know what that word is. But key moments. Lucky to get the second goal, yes. After Lucio went down. He was lucky to get the first fucking goal. Never mind the second, the penalty. Very lucky. Just imagine if we'd have gone in 0-0. We never got that lucky goal. And we never got a penalty. It would have been 0-0. How would the game have gone? They got beat 1-0 at Anfield against a fucking side who deserve to be where they are down there in the relegation zone because they're crap. And we struggled against them. Why? Because we've become so lethargic all of a sudden in the last few weeks. The last good game we had against Brentford, when Darwin scored 2 in the last few minutes. Remember? Paul always to Chris. Spot on, Trent is a liability at right back and could do a job. And move out. Well, that's it. Paul agrees with you there. Snapey says, the truth is, for large parts of the second half, we couldn't put 3 to 4 passes together. That's talking now about the game, which I want. And we couldn't put fucking 3 to 4 passes. We were giving the ball away constantly. Lucky to get the second goal after Lucio went down. Diogo should have scored, not gone down for another. I mentioned that before. If you would have joined us before, I mentioned everything about that. Because if you couldn't see that Jota isn't 100% match fit, I'm talking about minutes on it, not muscle injuries or anything. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about running and everything else. And I said, if he would have been top-notch match fit 100%, like the rest of the lads, he would have gone past that fucking big fella when he come sliding in and hit it with his right. Most probably scored. But he was that fucking tired. He just went down. That's what I see. If you disagree with it, fine. If you agree with it, fine. It's me. That's my take on it. And the Anfield Law says, Paul Owe, you see Trent for England in midfield. It's been tried. He can't play there. We've tried it. We've actually tried it here. Remember last season? As a roving right back in midfield. So much. That's why Klopp kept saying he's the best right back in the world, because he knew. Listen, Jurgen Klopp is a fantastic coach. He's proved it. He's won fucking everything on a shoestring. And I mean a shoestring. Do you think for 1 minute that if he's seen the credentials of Trent in midfield, he would have put him there and stayed there? Don't forget, Trent was crying when he left. You know that. And for all those years that he was nurturing him, don't you think he would have said, "You're better off in midfield, lad"? And the Redbird says, "Lord, I agree. Trent can do Hollywood passes, but fans forget the amount of sloppy passes he does. There was a couple of good passes today, but everyone on here was saying no. He was fucking dreadful." Remember, he gave Mo in the first half. The whole of the right was open up, and Mo ran, and he was running into the space, and he gave a fucking terrible ball. It was over it, and it just went out for a goal kick. It was shocking. That's what he was like. And he just carried on fucking running back. Well, okay. The Anfield Roar says, "Chris, where do you want Trent to play in midfield?" Paul Owie. And Anfield Roar. "England stank the Euros out." I'm being honest, I didn't watch it. I don't follow England. Don't give a fuck about England. Never have done, never will do. That's me. I support the Azori. Some of the family support England, yeah, my family. I don't. So I didn't see them. Someone said to me once when Steven Gerrard, tell you where I was over in Italy. We were playing Germany, we beat them 5-1 or 4-0 or fucking something like that. All the Liverpool players scored: Steven Gerrard, Michael Owen, Esky, remember? In Germany, played them over there in Germany. And everyone was jumping up in the air, all the English. And they were looking at me. They said, "Why are you supporting?" And I said, "Well, don't support them." They said, "But Steven Gerrard's playing. And they're playing. And he's playing." Don't give a fuck. See? The Germans thought I was supporting Germany. I said, "No, thanks. I'm supporting you lot." And the Anfield, Paul Owie and Trent. What about the point? He isn't a midfield. Chris, Anfield, I'll grow up. You play Trent in a free role. It's fucking obvious to anyone with brains. Come on, lads. The Anfield, Paul Owie to the Anfield. He might not be a midfielder, but he can't defend. That's why he's going to Madrid. And Chris says, "Play Connor in the traditional defensive role." Well, I wanted Connor to play against Everton, and I wanted him to play today. If that's any consolation. I was glad when he came on, by the way, because he was having a terrible game with Trent. I don't like criticising players, by the way, but criticism does have to come. You can't keep defending. really can't keep defending. You can't keep defending. I always remember Roger Hunt, World Cup winner, great goal scorer for us. Great he was, Roger the Lodger. And by the time, we knew that he was finished. We knew that he was finished. And Shankly put him in midfield. He's all right, but he wasn't a midfielder. And I always remember Big Ron Yates when he was, he was coming to the end of his tether. And I always remember him playing him left back. The big number 3 on his back. The Anfield Road to Redbird. He has lost interest. He's going in the summer. I wish he'd gone January or last year, so we could have had a transfer fee for him. When people say that, Anfield, you should know this. We got fucking money last summer, when we sold players. Did you know that? Remember when we sold fucking money? What did we? We sold players in the summer. And what does we get? Federico Chiesa. Federico. Enzo came on, but didn't seem to know his place. Fuck all that Jarrell haters. I believe he is more mature than Ibu, and I will be more competitive than the high quality poser that. Oh fuck! Stop it, please! Oh come on! Are you serious, Chris? Are you fucking serious? I've got to call you out on that, mate. Okay, now. And Sneapy said, good point about Enzo, Frank. It sends subliminal message to the Wolves that we were trying to shut up shop against the team in the 17th. 17th in the league. Hardly expansive, is it? We need a third goal. Okay, now I think we needed a couple of goals more. And Redbird says, bro, yep, if Trent goes on a free, he's a money merchant for me. Paul Owie. Playing Trent in the DM role will give him four defenders and a goalkeeper behind him, and he won't get enough of the ball to play. But he's not a defensive midfielder, Paul. As I said, it's all fucking, it's all opinions. I meant to wear the watch today, winded up, but I didn't. Just imagine winning that, boys. Perpetual motion. One of you are going to win it. And this. The program from 1919, Madrid, right? Liverpool versus Spurs. And there's Mo Salah's signature. That's the program. Brilliant it is. Be a great prize, though. And as someone said, that would be brilliant in a frame, hanging up. Think about it. hanging up when we won our sixth. And Chris says, Snapey is right. No way you send that message. Arnold Slot is a Fenway coach. No balls. And carries on by saying, Rafa played Stevie in midfield, right? Best season ever. Arnold Slot needs to be a manager, but he is just another coach. Anyway, win at Villa and we are 10 points clear. Too much negative reaction. See what I mean about some people? Chris, I'm not having a go at you. But if you can't criticise a fucking bad performance, it's no use talking. It was a shocking performance. We were fucking lucky. Imagine if we would have drawn today, or even fucking worse, got beat. All right, we won. Great, 3 points, which we're fucking made up with. But we're criticising the way we played. Everyone said, why are we sitting fucking back allowing fucking these people fucking down there in the fucking bottom because they've been crap all season to come at us at Anfield? Not at fucking Molyneux, but at Anfield. The Liverpool videos. I beg, I don't have to go through a second half like that again for the rest of the year. See what I mean, Chris? This is what they're talking about. But the Liverpool videos is what we've all said. The cop-out. Wolves in the second half had more possession, more shots. Yeah, and he's angry at that. Of course they did. So he was the better fucking side. Who's the better side? Okay, now. And if we fucking play like that against Aston Villa, we'll get fucking stuffed. And if we play like that against City, we'll get fucking bigger stuffed. We'll be like the fucking turkey. And Paul Owie to the Liverpool. It's only mid-Feb, and unless we can find a game, it's going to be very, very nervy. Yeah. Fucking hell. Do you know what? Do you know what? Do you know if it would be a film, this season, a film? You'd go like that, wouldn't you? And I'm fucking fast forwarding it. See what happens. You fast forward it. Cop out. A good note, we are top of the league and top scorers. And Mo is the leading goal scorer for the Golden Boot. IBR. The Anfield Roar, I agree. Trent isn't a fighter like Gerrard Carragher. That's a great point. He's not. He's not. Do you know where you've seen that fucking fight? From a Scouser the other night. Curtis Jones, when he seen that prick Ducati intimidate Liverpool fans. He should have been banned for the rest of the season because you're not allowed to do that. And he fucking shot over there because he fucking knows he's not fucking soft. Yeah, you fucking cunt. Yeah, what are you fucking doing? Intimidating those lads and girls. Love him for that. Now we'd fucking play every fucking game after today. I'd put him on against Aston Villa and see him. He's fucking good, Trent. Curtis. But that's a good point, that IBR. That is a very good point. Trent gets run ragged by this Wolves midfield. Yeah, So you could imagine him in midfield. As people are saying, put him in midfield. Fuck off. The King. You have to run and work hard in midfield. Frank can't do any of them, says the King. Yes, he can't. Agree. Cozy false line. I love how hyped Connor gets when he does a huge defensive effort. It's just as important as a goal. Let them know, lad. Exactly. Exactly. It's just like Curtis the other night. Don't fuck around with us, you. But I expected that to be fucking put on the pitch today, and it wasn't. It was shocking. Trent's being lost in Paris, says Copley. And Paul Owie, Jürgen never played Trent in midfield, but did allow him to drift into the centre. Yeah, you mentioned that, Paul. Yeah, you know. I'm having a fucking heart attack here. Cozy. Really needs Arsenal to start dropping points again because, man, we're not playing well. Really need Forest to take points off them. David Shakespeare, the man with the golden name. The most important thing is the 3 points. We move on to the next game, Aston Villa. This is what we've been saying. If we fucking play like that, don't forget, David, we were talking about the game before as well against that. We were fucking dreadful. We were awful. And when you look at, we couldn't fucking hold on to the win. I know that we were cheated out of it, but nevertheless, they fucking scored. We were cheated, albeit we were cheated. But we couldn't hold on. We just barely fucking held on today. And that's unacceptable. That's at Anfield. That's at Anfield. And, with us going out of the FA Cup as well last week, what you've got to take into consideration, he rested them all. Do you remember Barcelona? When we fucking destroyed them over there, but got beat 3-0. And they rested everybody that fucking weekend they were playing in La Liga. And they came in all fresh and everything else. 3-0 up. That was just like fucking Plymouth Argyle and today. They were all rested up and they were fucking terrible. We scraped the win. But you're right, Shakespeare. We have, Davis, we have got to move on. Trent, my guy. Frank, were you also worried about Trent? Yes. He's my favourite player. He's my granddaughter's favourite player as well, Trent. But I didn't like his body language today. I'm not surprised Slot took him off again. He was terrible. Misplaced passes. Over it passes. Shocking. Shocking. And he carries on by saying, thank God Alisson didn't stay down, by the way. Had me terrified. I mentioned that myself before. When he went down, I went, oh no. Great save by him, mate. Today, great save. Reminded me of the save against Napoli. Remember that? Last minute. 2 minutes to go. Oh, that save. We went on to win it, didn't we? Snapey. Being nostalgic about players is detrimental to the squad. Bob Paisley's favourite saying was, let your players' legs get tired on another manager's training pitch. There's no sentiment in there isn't in the evolution. Look at me. No one was more active than me. And I reflect on that. That's why I keep saying, don't take things for granted. I can't fucking move. Kills me. Every day it kills me. Lucio Magic. That Jota dive felt like a curse that second half. Game absolutely flipped after that. I thought we were awful in the first half as well, to be honest. We got a penalty. We got a lucky, very lucky goal. Fucking so jammy. And I went, well, let's carry on for a bit. After that. But you're right there. The Liverpool videos. Enzo was exactly what we were missing against Everton to see the game out. Why didn't Slot play him in the derby? Listen, I said it before videos. Slot hasn't been playing him all season. He doesn't fit with his system. And if you can't see that, and he doesn't, that's why he hasn't been playing him. And I said today, as soon as he came on, Slot's worried because he's got no other tactical plan to give out to the players. And he just allowed them to fucking come onto us constantly. That's why he put him on. That's why he put him on. He was worried. And I think he will worry as well. Good job he's got no fucking hair. You never walk alone. If we play like we have this second half versus Villa and City, we'd be lucky to walk away with 2 points. I don't think we'd walk away with any fucking points, to be honest. You never walk. And carries on by saying, how can people be celebrating the title already? It's way too early, in my opinion, at least. We've never celebrated it. We've never celebrated it. When we beat City Christmas, around the Christmas, I said, we can go on and win the league. That's the nearest I've said about winning without saying, we're going to win the league. No one says it on here. You never walk, honestly, mate. And I suppose you're the same. We haven't won fuck all. We haven't won nothing. And this is what we keep saying. Because we're very pragmatic in our ways. We're very astute in our ways as well. Our ways of thinking, I'm talking about. I always remember my grandmother saying to me, never count your chickens before they hatch. She was spot on. Little mad old wife saying. Football flashback. Salah not signing may just come down to how he's treated by this league. It's a disgrace how he is refereed, yes. Especially the other night. Yes, absolutely. That's a good point, that actually. That's a very good point, football. And Arthur. Trent needs a guide. Trent needs guidance. Get Jürgen to put him on at ease. I'm sure it would help the lad to decide the best route to take. Personally, you'll never walk alone. I don't know, you know. I think he is in contact with the players. Yeah, the big yeah. He said he is anyway, and he must talk to him because he nurtured him, didn't he? He was like a father figure, you know, sport-wise, that is, to Trent, like a father figure. And the cop-out, Jones is back for midweek, yeah. Because he's already had a yellow card, so I'd start him, yes. Paulo. How many clubs let the Golden Boot winner go on a free at the end of the season? He's broke every fucking record, Paul. Every season he's broke records for Liverpool. He's just breaks them. You've got to fucking get hold of this Hughes fella, whoever the fuck he is. Been saying it for fucking months. Been saying it since summer. Get these contracts sorted before the season starts. Fuck all. I'm back to fucking swearing again. Excuse me, there's me bell. Excuse me. See you later. Sorry, boys and girls. That was my lovely neighbour from upstairs. She said, "Do you need any rubbish thrown out, Frank?" I could have said I named a few players, but lovely people. Needs any rubbish thrown out. But you're right there, Paulo. We how many? Not many. Today's game has a lot in common with the Plymouth game, says Arthur Schofield. Yes. The Liverpool videos, I'm going to go right down to get up to date. It's the first time on record since 2003 that Liverpool failed to attempt a shot in an entire half of football in the Premier League game at Anfield. That's how fucking bad we were. And this shouldn't go on. I want to see how fucking Sloot, you know, how good he is. You know, people are always, it's how fucking great Sloot. Let's see how fucking good he is, because we've been fucking awful the last few games. PSV. You know, we were lucky. Fuck off. Got fucking beat. Got no depth in squad. Snapey. If our midfield gets swamped by Villa, imagine how determined Rashford will be to score. Yeah. That might prick gone Villa to prove his point. Yes. We've got to step it up. Yes. Everything. Yes. Snapey, says Callum. Bradley will put another to his 2-footing challenges. Edward says, I thought it was good bringing Endo on. It's a plan B to me. So that means he's fucking worried. That's the plan B. The plan B was worried. He couldn't fucking change it any other way. So he shored up the defence. This is fucking Anfield. Edwards, it's Anfield. It's against a lowly fucking team. And, people saying, the things fucking relegate. They're fucking there because they're fucking crap. That's what gets me. They're there because they're fucking crap. And as one of the lads said there, he didn't put a fucking shot on target. First time since 2003, 2004. That's shocking, that. At Anfield. Mad, isn't it? Lucho. Maka looked absolutely cooked for about 75 minutes. How does Elliott not come on there to bring a bit of light back into midfield, says Lucho? Don't know. I don't think he's in his plan. I think he'll be go at the end of the season, so I think he will be sold. Little Harvey. And I don't think he's good enough anyway. And that's just made up. He's all right coming on in the second half. I mean, sorry, to make an impact. But we don't need fucking impact players. We need fucking already players on the field that can play for 90 minutes. And in the next game, play the likes of Elliott. He comes on. He's fucking awful otherwise. He can't, if he starts a game, he runs out of ideas. You know that. Just not good enough. I don't want a fucking team of impact players because it doesn't carry weight. That's in my opinion. Man of the match for me is Quansah. He stepped up big time and saved the game while everyone else's heads was gone. Yeah, Bill. You'll have people disagreeing with you there. You never will, I'm afraid. That was said before. I think it comes from above. Use with contracts, Edwards and FSG. Of course it does. I don't know what Hughes has done. Having a fucking clue. He's on a fucking big mega wage. And what's he done? He's done fuck all. And as Paul always says, I told you before, Frank, Hughes is on his holidays and we'll be back in September. He might be on a yacht with John Henry. John Henry's £240 million fucking yacht. Him and Zelensky. And you never walk says, people do forget we have an unbeaten streak of 21 games in the league. That's pretty amazing. Of course it is. No one's disputing the fact. You never walk. Listen, honestly, mate, it's just the game today. The game against Everton. The game against fucking Plymouth. Fucking dreadful. And, you can't say, I'm not saying you personally, but nobody can say, oh, well, that was our second string. Fucking, that's it, our second fucking string against the fucking very bottom of the league side in another division. And we were fucking awful. There was no game plan at all. They were all over the fucking place. And they were that bad. They brought on a young lad who's been awful anyway, you know, for the under-21s or whatever. He was taken off. He was that bad. These are future. Fucking hope not. And football, flashback. I read a report this morning, though, Richard Hughes is preparing a big money move for the peer. Oh, fuck off. Flashback, do you believe that? It's like the war chest. It's like everything. Paul Owen. Elliott is a bit part player, but having fresh legs at the ends would have helped. I agree with you, Paul. Honestly, I agree with you. But you've got to look at fucking Slot or Snoot. You've got to look at it. Why didn't he do anything? He brought Enzo on. He's fucked. There's no fucking plan B. And that, as someone says, that was the plan B, bringing Enzo on. We struggled. And that was tiredness, nothing else. Tiredness. And as I said, the beginning of the show, we blew up a couple of years ago when we were going for the 2 quads, not this quad that we finished last fucking Saturday, but this quad, the last 2 quads, we blew up because we were tired. We were tired. And this is what I'm worrying about with this now. This is why we were screaming out in the summer for fucking players. And this is why we were screaming out for players in the January window. Nothing. Fuck all. And the Liverpool vids, Slot on Quansah. I see in training session he is back to being the same Jarrell we saw in pre-season. He's showing now that he is back to his old level. You can see how important he is. He's got to say that. If someone's asked him in the press conference, you've got to say that. He's not going to say, well, he's got to say that. The flashback, I do believe it's because people forget we paid 70 million for Szoboszlai and 85 for Darwin when we really wanted them. Yeah, but we sold players as well, That's what you've got to look at. We're a shelter by club, flashback. You know that, and I know that. And the flashback. If there's a player we rate highly and are willing to spend big, but the opportunity must be there and we must be confident like we were with Szoboszlai. What about Shumeni? What about Jude Bellingham? What about them? Did we get them? No. There's been loads of players that got, were on the radar that went over and was fucking gone. Loads. And because we won't pay the fucking money. To be honest, flashback, you should know that, mate. Honestly. You should know that. If Trent goes, I'm being honest with you, here's what I said. Around October. I said I think that they will get contracts because all those FSG sees are big dollar signs over their heads. So they'd sign the contract so and then sell them on. Now, when I go back to the end of July, I said this. I hope, honestly, this is what I said. The lads on here to clarify what I said. I said, I hope to God we keep our spine. That's Alisson, Trent, Virgil, Mo. Ali's all right. But the other three, we're still fucking pondering. I said, they are a must. And I went on to say, but we need other players, top qualities. We should have gone after that Incapi, brilliant player. He would have taken over there. Robertson. He's finished then. Finito. And I don't think Samikas is the answer either. Albeit he tries. That's me. No idea, says Trent, my guy, how that Wolves are in relegation battle. They really went toe-to-toe. We allowed them, Trent. We allowed them to come on us. They're down there because the fucking crap, mate, all season. Why do so many teams seem to turn up just for us? I swear. It's the way it is. But don't you think? Look, we went 2-0 up at half time. Doesn't that give you any impetus to come out second half and just fucking get at them and score for another 4 or 5? So that's what I expected. They fucking pinned us down. As you said, went toe to toe. And we're lucky not to get a fucking point, by the way. And Lucio, Elliott needs to come into games. Yes, he was bad against Plymouth, but great against Brentford. He is better than Szoboszlai at using the open space. And Edward, Gravenberch has fell lately. He has. But I think it's tiredness. I really do. Lucio. Also, I don't mean to be negative, but Robbo versus any decent winger at this point is frightening. He's beyond cooked. I've been saying it for 18 months, to be honest, Lucio. Been saying it for 18 months. And football flashback. Shumeni, Jews, Casido, no, he didn't. I'm fucking telling you now, he didn't. They didn't. I know. Okay? That's different. FSG we're willing to... But they decided to go for a midfielder. Chelsea over us the money for that. More of Madrid, like that. I wish he would have been following us for a while. You know, I think he would have been a bit more wiser. Honestly, flashback. Honestly, mate. Shumeni and Belly. No. I'm telling you no. No. Steve. Let's go, champ. Are you, Steve? And Steve sums it up. Was there. Our players looked drained. No energy today. Again. That's what we've been saying all the time there. Steve. Frank Trent. Copy saying to Trent. Trent's my kind of guy, you know. Because we were the best team in the world and biggest in England, and also Anfield is the Colosseum of Europe. Like that. It's good though. Steve said, I don't care how we win, as long as we win 3 points, and a good performance is a bonus for me. Oh, fuck. Thank God, Steve. You say he has a good performance today. I know, you're not. You never walk, so there's no chance in hell we're winning the League Cup if our midfield plays like that against Tonali, Jonathan and Bruno. If let Wolves run through us. This is what we've been saying. You never walk all through the pod tonight. Honestly, mate. That's what we've been saying. It's a worrying time. It's worrying. Good point, though. Newcastle, the tear us a new one. Yes. A lot of teams could tear us a new one, even Aston Villa on Wednesday. And Manchester City. Manchester City would love to beat us. You know that, don't you? And don't forget, we've got Arsenal up here. What would you say that? That's not a 6-pointer. That's a title decider. That depends where we are. And the cop-out. That's why everyone turns up against us. We are in everyone's mind rent-free. And Trent says, don't you think Conor Bradley hopes Trent leaves? No, so we can get the right back spot. But we don't want Trent to leave. And Connor's there as a backup. And a very good backup at that. Very good defensive backup. Trent carries on by saying, not being selfish, but that's the reality of football. To make it as big club, you need opportunities, and that won't arise if Trent stays. So you're talking about Celta by, aren't you, really? And Steve says, I would like Arnie to play a simple 4-4-2 and a 4-4-1-1 formation in some games. I don't think he's got the capacity to do it, you know, Steve. This is what we've been saying. This is why he brought Endo on. He couldn't change tactically. He ran out of ideas. He's the coach. He ran out of fucking ideas and that. And he brought Endo on to shore up the defence because they were fucking getting at us. And Paul says, Paul Owie, I can't understand looking so shanked in mid-February. Mo has played the most games, and if he plays every game possible, he will play 57 games, which for fit young men. And the Liverpool videos, easily the worst performance in check notes in 7 days, yes. Steve, local FSG fans in the city of Liverpool told me new signings in Jan will upset it. Oh, fucking hell, this is it. It's a laugh, isn't it? You know, fucking hell. Where are these fucking people from? Have new signings upset cities, Morel? Exactly. Fuck me. The flashback. To bring some context, in the last 5 games, only 2 teams have kept pace with Liverpool, Arsenal and Everton. Exclamation marks. The other 17 teams have all drifted further away in the table from Liverpool. Have you noticed the way City are coming back? You know, they won't win the fucking league, like. Even if we don't win it, they're not going to win it. But I understand what you're saying. But they're making an impact. Why are they making an impact? Because they bought. I can't see why they bought. Because they should be shut down. They should be in the fucking 4th division or 3rd division, whatever it's called. It could be worse, says Christopher. It could be Man United. Now they are crap. Yeah. Yeah. No, I understand that, but we've got to give. Where we give when credit's due. I'll give credit where it's due. We've done that all the time, but you've got to be critical as well. You can't just be. Oh, this is great. It was the manner of the win today that upset people. It was the manner in which we played against Plymouth Argyle. Fucking shocking. It was the manner in which we played against Everton. Everton are fucking awful. And those 3 games, drew 1, lost 1, drew 1, won 1. Steve, I would have played Bradley at left back today. Robbo, Samikas make me, every time they are on the pitch. Yep. You were saying that before, Steve, about Robertson. He's fucking finished him. And as the Anfield Roar said, or Redbird before, Robbo is not the Robbo of last year or the past. And he isn't. And the football flash. I love Liverpool, and I think we won't be more successful with American hedge fund people who don't know how to run a sports team, because that's the one thing we can. You're right, lads. You're right. They can't run. Look, we're not a pod saying I'm FSG. We're not that. People do say it, but we're not a pod. We're a pod that's saying that they're fucking useless and they don't invest. That's what we do say on this pod. But it's good. It's good. They don't know how to run Liverpool. You've only got to ask the Red Sox fans, people who have been over there, and they fucking hate FSG. Hate. They're useless. The Liverpool. Hey Frank, what's your plans? And he says, I'm just preparing a frozen pizza from Tesco. It's my comfort food after Liverpool plays badly to make me feel better. Do you know what? I buy pizzas out of... I go to Italy quite a lot, and I've never tasted any pizzas like I did over there. And anyway, I get these pizzas. Beautiful. Best pizzas ever. Now, I only live on my own, and they're great. Because, you get them big fucking things. You can't eat all that, you know what I mean? But these are, you can, I just cut them with the scissors and fork. Bellissimo. Con mangiare. Beautiful. Out of not out of Tesco, but out of Sainsbury's I get them. Fantastic. They're really fantastic. I love them. These things. And I've got 2 in the fridge, but I'm having, I might have some noodles with, I've got these lovely noodles, and I might have them with some, like a hoisin sauce, and I'll cook some duck, so I might have that. But then again, I mightn't. I might leave it until tomorrow. And I might have, instead, I did some lamb fillets, minted. So I might just have a couple of sandwiches of it. That's me, that videos. And look, if I have my bottle of wine, I'll fall asleep. So I'll just have a cup of tea instead. Steve, you never work alone. City will have a big say in who wins the title. Yes, definitely. They play us on Arsenal. I will worry about City when they do not concede goals. They can get it. If you attack them, yes. Yes. Build a Clopper statue. Good evening, Frank. How's it going? I'm just about to start this film called Rear Window. It's one of my favourites. Is that with James Stewart? Hitchcock. And Builder says, what's your plans for the evening after this pod? A couple of films, actually. I'll be watching some, what I will be watching, I'll be watching something about Trump, the Ukraine war, Russia, the state of fucking Europe, because they fucked up big style. And then watch a couple of films. That's my evening. That's my evening. I won't watch much of the day. So that's my evening, Bill Clopper statue. City new signings have given their squad a massive confidence boost, says Steve. Yes. Just imagine if fresh fucking faces came into Liverpool. What that would have done for us. But as Richard Hughes says at the beginning, remember, we're looking for opportunistic. Like, oh, fuck off with your opportunistic. You know what that means, don't you? Freeze and everything else. And he was at the fucking Bournemouth Southampton game yesterday or something like that. So are we going to buy Southampton players or Bournemouth fucking players? Come on. Jesus. I worry. Paul Owen talking to Liverpool video. Let's hope you don't need any more of those comfort frozen pizzas. Steve says, yeah, I said that exactly the same. Should have gone in 2022. I said that, Steve. I said that, mate. I said it. And the videos to Paul Owen. Yeah, because it's not good for my health, but I keep them around if I'm mad. after the game to make me feel better. A pizza making you feel better. That's great, that. Brilliant. Cheap broke FSG out, says Steve. Cowboys. Everton's run of form is just a purple patch. They'll soon will drop off. Yeah. Bit noisy. The fella who called Everton fans a disgrace when he went to Manchester United and they brought him back. Fucking hell. Could you imagine? No, I don't want to get down there anyway. Farnan Mulani. Hiya, Farnan. Hiya, Frank. Hey, Frank, how are you? How are you? Just finished watching Man United, but no, I don't watch any of them. What are they? 14th and 15th or 15th and 16th in the fucking age? What do you want to watch them for? Anyway, Red Sox fans hate FSG, say Steve. I know that. I've said that before. Certain fans in the city of Liverpool love FSG. That makes sense. Exactly. Paul Owie to Steve. Those fans in the city must be Everton. Builder says, yeah, Hitchcock. Well, I have to be honest. I don't love politics because it all brings me down so much. I can see for my mental health. To be honest, I don't fucking watch it. A Hitchcock film. What films did I watch? What you can watch. And that's a good one. I'm trying to fucking think of it. Forgot it. Watch 30 Days a Night. You like vampires. That's good. That's a cracking film. 30 Days a Night. Steve says, Trump said he didn't know China had joined BRICS, but he knows where Epstein Island is, though. Yeah. He said Spain was in BRICS, didn't he? Trump's a very wise man. Believe it. He knows the score now. He's got good people around him. What are your predictions for the Man City Madrid Champions League match? Will City produce a stunner and win the match? No. They're at the Bernabeu. Madrid will beat them. And if City play like we played today, they get fucking murdered. Build a clopper. Like, I'm in Germany now and everyone is talking about another, in Munich, we're in a synthetic, It breaks my heart to hear stuff like that without being able to help. It's terrible what's fucking going on. Look, I'll tell you this. You know that I do I did it the other night. I do what you call a current affairs program every Friday. And I was talking about certain things. But when you go back, America, now don't forget, they do covert operations, like regime changes and everything else. This was under Biden, by the way. And from Bush Jr., W. Bush, they went in to destabilize the Middle East and a couple of African countries. That's what they did. To destabilize. Now, what they really wanted to do, but they couldn't do it, was to destabilize Europe. So they looked at the Middle East and they said, we can do it there. And we'll have a fucking big movement. of migrants from the Middle East, from all those fucking places and those African countries going into Europe. That's how we can destabilise Europe. And they've done it. We've done it because look at Europe now. It's fucking terrible. Look at this country. Look at the commotion. Look at the chaos. These illegal immigrants are coming in, flooding the country in hotels. The fucking hotels are full. The hoteliers are saying we don't want them here. We're losing lots of business, albeit that they're getting paid for every one of them. So you see the way it is, destabilisation. And they thought they could destabilise Russia. Backfired tremendously. Russia is the most powerful now army. They've got all the fucking the arms. You've got these ballistic missiles that cannot be detected. Flying. Can't be shot down. You've got a big fucking unbelievable thing called the Orishnik. An incredible weapon. So you see, it's everything like that. And they really thought, Biden they really thought that they could destabilise and get Putin out, but Putin, they love him. The Russians love him. And that's what it's all about. My programme on here every Wednesday, every Friday, 8 o'clock. Steely 25. That FA Cup defeat was worse than people. I've said it loads of times, Steve. Never good to lose despite how some take it. I've talked it down. Confidence, momentum is everything. Exactly. Look what it did. We rested players. What for? For the Everton game. Look what happened there. We were fucking awful with the rested players. And look at it today. Awful. You should never have rested players. I spot on that straight. 110%, mate. With you on that. Love that comment. Love it. I really do. The cop-out. Don't worry, Man City versus Liverpool women are look. Fuck off. I'll kick your head in when I see you. Snapey. Fresh faces equates tilling the soil. Yes. See how he analogizes it. Tilling the soil. Keep the ground aerated and the flowers bloom. Leave the soil to its own devices and it stagnates. Simplistic perhaps, but no less valid. Absolutely. And I just hope we don't stagnate. Yours clicking now. With anger. And Cop, said, United are 4 losses off relegation. And Cop says, Farnham 4, Madrid 0. What? Callum, I still feel City has a chance. 3-1 to City. My prediction says Farnham, Milan against Madrid. Don't think so. Well, it's we all predict, don't we? But I don't think Manchester City will be done. And they'll concentrate on getting right up here in the league. I'm telling you now, they could go on a fucking run, undefeated and winning every game, including us. And Copite says, Farhan, don't be blinded by yesterday's performance. They are still not that good. And Sleepy says, Builder, Wo ins Deutschland bist sie? Where are you? Where are you? And I think he's in Berlin, Snapey. He's in Berlin. Wo ins Deutschland bist sie? Yep, he's in Berlin. Paul Owen. Callum, Copite. The season before, Leicester won the PL. They won. They won the last 7 games to survive. Let's hope they do it again to send Man United. I can't do it. That won't happen. Like. I know you're only best. Man City won't beat Madrid, say Snapey. They'll go at us with nothing to lose. Yeah, they'd love to beat us. Man City, because we always give them an hard game. And, you know, to take their title, that's what it'll be. That'll be the incentive. Even to beat Arsenal as well. That's the incentive. Easy. Right, lads, I'm going to end it now. It's been great. I've been on since 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock. I'm fucking freezing tonight. And the Snapey says, we've got to hope today's crap show is a lull. But same as last week's day. Same against Everton. You know, a lull. You know and I know that we have to improve. We have to improve on Wednesday. We have to improve. And Arsenal don't play, do they? So it's improvement. It's not a matter of lulling or anything. Don't like one and all, say Stephen. It's been a far better podcast than the crap we watched at Anfield today. Cheers, says Paul. Thanks. The idea. It's been a long one, Frank Carlyle. You see, it's like reading out. Everyone has got something to say, and they have to be read out. Simply because there's great comments, there's diverse comments that have to be read out. If you know what I mean. What day is it tomorrow? Monday. Yes, it's Monday tomorrow. I've got a pod tomorrow night, by the way, if you'll join me. I'm doing more pods because of the running. Arsenal have played City twice. Oh, have they? Thanks, King. Thank you, King, for that. And Cop, I say, King, he's on about Arsenal versus Liverpool in May. And Christopher, like Frank, up the table, top and reds. I love them. I love that chaser there. Thank you. And Snapey says, thank you for hosting solo, Frank. Hard work on your own. Fucking murder. Freezing them in pain. The woman over there comes out to say, do you want your bin? Throwing out the rubbish. Lovely, lovely lady. And the king said, all right, Carl, thought he meant they play City. Poor Louis. You've been going that long, Frank. It's Wednesday tomorrow. Back at that. Fucking feels like it. My legs are killing me. My arms killing me. My back's killing me. My neck's killing me. Gotta make it. I should wear sunglasses, you know. Did you know that? Did I tell you? I've got fucking cataracts. And I was watching a film, and they were saying that, you know, this woman was in court, an old lady, and she had these sunglasses. And this fellow was shouting, you know, about it. And she said, she's got cataracts, leave her alone. She's got cataracts, she can't allow it. That's me. So you might see me with, and I'm not posing, honestly, with sunglasses on. And Steve said, thanks for that comment. You cheered me up, mate. Love it. Cheers, Frank. You never walk alone. Oh, there's the red bird still with him. Great as usual, Frank. Get some well-earned rest. I'm on tomorrow, you know. And, fuck it. Do you know what? You know, just doing that, my hands are freezing. It's that cold, honestly. Fucking hell. The idea. Another banging show, Frank. Oh, thank you. Really glad. Calm down next doing gas, yes. Do you know what? I've got one of these fucking things, you know. Is anyone out there who want a 65-inch telly, but you have to get it fixed? It's a brilliant, it's only 2 years old. It's brilliant. It just went off on me. And it's all boxed up. If you want it, you can have it. But not. Just get it fixed. Fucking fed up with it in the yard. It's all boxed up. Can't down next doing gas yet. What the fuck's that? I'm working on it though, Frank. Thanks for cheering me up, boys. The vlogs. Hello, Frank. Didn't go that well. Why? Too cold. What? You're on Tuesday with George and myself. What's going on with this weather? Anyways, I thought today we looked so tired. We've been and lethargic. That's what we've been saying. And so frustrated, but we got this one over the line. It's not about getting this one over the line. It's Wednesday as well. Lee, honestly, mate, take care, Frank, and enjoy your pizza out of Schofield. Do you know what I'm going to have? I'm going to have a minted lamb sandwich. Fresh bread. Fresh bread. Sliced it off. Cup of tea. Watch a little bit about what I said before. And then watch a couple of films. Yep. Watch a couple of films. That's what I'll be doing. That's my night. Fucking good, isn't it? I wish I could get out. I wish I could say, like, I'm going out tonight, lads. I'm going to get ready. And I can't even walk down the fucking stairs. The vlogs. I'm going to retire following the Reds soon. I'll be able to use these games. I'm going to bloody see the death of me. I can't cope. They're all like that. They're all like that. I said before, Lee, I said before, the last 5 minutes, well, I think it was 10 minutes. I don't wear my glasses when I'm watching the telly because I've got a fucking big thing. So I had my glasses off and I put the sounds off. And then I'm like that. And I'm looking like that. It's like that for 10 minutes till the end of the game. Oh, fucking hell, it's terrible. That's how bad it is. And the red bird, remember the sunglasses in the film? Oh yeah. That's a cracking film, that. The brainwashed sheeples need a pair to wake them up. That's what I'm going on a couple of pods later on, seeing what's happening, you know, with J.D. Vance and Al Trumpington and Europe. Shut them up, didn't he? Redbird, he shut fucking Europe up, that J.D. Vance. Because they were trying to fucking, they stopped Georgescu in Romania from becoming their president. Fucking shocking what they did. Fucking the EU fucking cancelling the elections. They had the NGOs in fucking Georgia. They had them in Hungary. They had them in Slovakia. They had nearly had Fico fucking assassinated, 6 fucking bullets in him. They tried to do in Trump. Twice. Fucking shocking what they do. But the Redbirds, if anyone wants a good film, watch They Live. You'll get us on YouTube. They Live. I'll tell you a good film with Charlie Sheen in. What? They have fucking different titles, you know. You know, films, they have different titles. You know, YouTube puts different titles on them. They Are Here. They Are Here. Get onto that. It's a fucking cracking film. It really is. Jimbo Cop. Arsenal have played City twice, but haven't played us at Anfield yet. Yes. Let's hope that we can get out of this. What we played today, Jimbo. We fucking play like that against them. And as I said, it's not a 6-pointer, the Arsenal game. It's a title decider. Say we were playing them next week, for example. We weren't playing Villa. We were playing them next week at Anfield. That's a title decider. If we beat them, that's it. But if they beat us, know what I mean? Know what I mean, Jimbo? The blogs. Even though it was early slotted what he should have done with Everton, Newcastle and United game by bringing Endo on and defending like hell. I agree with you there, Lee. Best stuff, Frank, says Snapey. Thank you. Ali Danus. Hey, Ali. No, he's our Romanian friend. Hello, Frankino. Just finished my homemade pizza. Enjoy yours. I used to do it, homemade pizza, you know. Just throw it up. But everything has to be pomodoro based, you know, tomato based. Then you throw your things up. Used to get mozzarella, smoked down. Mushrooms. But you have to saute the mushrooms first. Put them on. Oh, make myself hungry. Snapey, your sandwich sounds mint. Yes, it will. Do you know what I like? Do you know what I like, lads? And they're not half enjoyable. Ready salted crisp on a round of bread. In other words, a crisp butty. Think about it. I get it, you know, them big packets of crisps. You know, there's 12 in it. I don't mean like one big packet of their own. You know, they're individual, all salted though, I don't like any other. And I have them on the butty just for a snack. Love them. Crispy. I'd as well pig. Hi and bye, Frank. Sorry I've been missing your... Oh, it's good to see you. Well, it's good to see you. Can't get onto that nuke anymore for some reason. Don't know what's happened to that. And the Redbird. JD Vance gave it to them, Frank. About bloody time, I say. These are unelected bureaucrats who's fucking telling you what to do. Von der Leyen, who the fuck is he? Do shit. Did you know her granddad was the Nazi propagandist? He owns a newspaper. Her granddad. Did you know? It's her granddad. I'm not quite too sure. One of them anyway. He owns a newspaper and spreads all Nazi propaganda. Did you know that? Von der Leyen. Have you noticed? Has she got fucking legs? Because I've never seen her legs. She's always got the fucking trousers on. Where's this fucking thing? Do you know what? There it is. I couldn't find this fucking thing, you know. Yeah, I like Vance, what he said. Just put them in a nutshell, didn't he? Did you hear that Mark Rutte, the Redbird? In the morning, he was saying, yeah, they will come. They will come into NATO, Ukraine, NATO. Yes, NATO. And then after the JD Vance, what he said to them, he came out and said, no, we never said that we will put them in NATO. NATO's never been mentioned. The fucking liars, hypocrites, they're everything. Brilliant. Love it when they're fucking caught out. And the vlog. Anyway, he's off to work now, Frank. Take care. Speak soon. You will, Lindsay. Enjoy your work. Enjoy, if you can enjoy your work. You need to do a oh. Can't beat a crisp pussy. No, you can't. Don't, can you, Redbird? Could you imagine Frank's cookery show? It will pay. New cams are still on, Frank, but we have separate chat on Discord. Ah, I see. So if I Google it, I'll get it on. Nuke talking about the vlog. Let me know where will pay, please. The vlogs. But just think, imagine the points we could be on if we did bring the likes of Endo on in them right times. in other games, Frank. Roll on Wednesday, Frank. Point is, though, and I'm being honest here, he's got no plans for Endo at all. He doesn't trust him. He does not trust Endo. That's why. But he was panicking today. That's why he brought him on. I'm talking about Slot. He was panicking there. He had no fucking tactic. His tactics, must have been going through his head. What shall I do? I tell you what, I'm bringing Endo on, shut up shop, because he never had a fucking clue what to do, because they were coming at us left, right and centre in our faces, and we had no fucking answer to it. And Snapey says, go into the new week gently, everyone. Wherever life takes us, we never walk alone, says Stephen Snape. Great comment. Thank you, Steve. Thank you. And Steve 20, looking into the winter breaks to Sicily. Looks great. Sicilia. Bellissimo Campagna. Brilliant. Absolutely. I had a job there, didn't I? Teaching. And some other circumstances, I couldn't take it up. Messina. Go and get to a place called Taormina. I love Italy. I love going to Rome, Pompeii loads of times, Herculaneum, done it all over the years, everything. And I tell you what, Sicily has more Roman ruins than anywhere else. I've been to a place called Pestum, down the Amalfi Coast. It's absolutely brilliant. Ah, brilliant. Hello. Oh, brilliant. Love it. Snapey says, go into the new week gently. That's a cracking quote, comment. Thank you, Snapey. Brilliant, thank you. Looking into it, yeah, go there, mate. Just go. It's absolutely brilliant. It really is. Try and get to Palermo as well. But Taormina. Try and visit for a day or so in Palermo. Hello. Ali Denise. Nowadays, Frank, Italy is full of immigrants. Crimes went up, I know. Everywhere, all the crimes have gone up because of, as I said before, Ali Denise, is because America destabilized the Middle East. They knew that they'd all go over to Europe because they wanted to destabilize Europe, and they blew up the Nord Stream. Look at all the fucking price hikes of energy throughout Europe, including here. When they blew up Nord Stream, You want to try and I might do a bit tomorrow night on my history show about this, if you want to join me. And it's just, oh, Gary, fuck off, Gary. Tell you, Frank, Jota is finished. See. Tell you, Frank, Jota is finished. It's Gary Richards. Right to the point, says Gary. Ali Danouche. Even the mafia in Italy is led by immigrants. Lots of them are Albanians and gypsies from east of Europe, especially in Sicily. I know Germany and Italy is full of criminals. Yeah, I know. But so is everywhere else. America. Here. Germany. There's people running around fucking driving into crowds of people. Viktor Orban went like that. No fucking immigrants here. You can have them. And he's right, he's the only fella in Europe, only leader who said, you've got it wrong, Europe. You fucking got it wrong. He said it in the European Parliament when he went down. Joe. The Redbird. Go watch a couple of films, Frank. You've done more than enough tonight. We love you, Frank. I, for one, will see you tomorrow. Thank you. Thanks, Redbird. You're a good man. Will P. Good night, Frank Carlyle. Thank you, Will. I'll be seeing you, Will. I'll be seeing you, my mate. Thank you. And the Redbirds. England is ruined by illegal immigrant invasion. It really is sad. England's fucked because of it. And who's allowed it? You can't just blame this idiot Starmer, that as Lukashenko called him, Stormy, the Belarusian president. Know what I mean? It's shocking, but everywhere is. France. What goes on in France is unbelievable. Even Spain are pissed off with it. Italy owes London money, Frank, says Gary Richards. Listen, I've really got to go. My feet are freezing. Little feet are freezing. Redbird. 31 likes tonight, Frank. Let's see how many YouTube will take. Yeah. Blair is the bar steward who started the invasion. Yeah. But it was America who destabilized it. It was their plan. Because look what they've done. They're getting, what's not coming out, Redbird, is all the industry, especially in Germany, are going over to America because of the energy. But there's so many other countries that their industrial might is going over to America, and it'll happen here. It'll happen here. Telling you now, business is just fucking going. Shocking. And see, when you look at America, I'll talk about this tomorrow night. When you look at America and you look at the First World War, why did they sit back and allow it? Even fucking Churchill had the Lusitania sunk deliberately because he knew that where at the coast of Ireland, southern coast of Ireland, the Republic of Ireland as it is today, they knew that there was all the U-boats waiting. First World War. He was the first Sea Lord, and he allowed them. He gave no warning to the Lusitania, and the U-boat sunk it, didn't he? Because he knew that there was Americans on it. Oh, the Americans will come in now. They didn't come in right away. They didn't. They waited. I'll tell you for why they waited. They waited simply because they was cornering the market. You were cornering the market for everything. And that's why after the war, whereas there was $4 to the pound here, we ended up, if you know what I mean, $1 for the pound. Then they just took over. They took over. You've only got to look at the Deutschmark as it is known today. People were going, oh, barrels of their money because they flooded Germany with the dollar. They got all the trade, they got everything. And you've only got to look at our history, this history here. You know, we invented the telephone. We invented the television. We invented the radio. We invented fucking everything. And you've only got to look at Tesla. Try and get a picture up in his laboratory in Colorado Springs. Nikola Tesla. And he was Romanian, by the way. And you see him, it's a great picture of all this electricity, all the flashing of electricity in 1899. And what has happened was the likes of J.P. Morgan, the fucking rest of them, he wanted to give free electricity to the people because he knew people were poor. He wanted to give it free. And they fucking destroyed him and took everything away from him, including his books. They're still looking for his notes and everything. He died penniless in a New York apartment. That man, that great, great man. And I dislike, that's why I dislike American, the way they are. I'm not talking about fucking America, you know, some fella who lives in New York. I'm talking about these pricks. Ali the Noose. I grew up around criminals, and my town is full of them. Most of them gypsies, 90% from my town. Thousands are in Germany, especially Karlsruhe. After they destroy everything here, they went there to do the same, most probably. Gary, Frank, dear boy, you are a wealth of knowledge. Oh, what to say that? I wish I was. I wish I was, Gary. The evil elite rulers are the Luciferians in my head. Of course they are, says the Redbird. You've only got to look at Klaus Schwab. Fuck. Soros. IBR. Franco is going for a 24-hour stream. Now, Oh, going finishing now. I've heard that Bill fucking Gates said we need to reduce the global population. This is how they are doing. Invite all kinds of criminals in Europe and the US. Yeah, you're right. Anyway, enjoy your evening, sir. Thank you. Ali Danus. For fuck's sake, let Frank get his butty. And we come and see. I can't have that fire. I've got no eating in here, you know. And I've got a fire there. One of them lecky fires. Oh, they look so lovely and everything. All the flames. Fucking hell, put it on. Jeez. The expenses are unbelievable. But I'll tell you what I've got. I've got two, you know, women call them throws. They're electrified. But, put them over. Watch the telly. It's great. They keep me warm. As you say about the Romans, Frank, were there any Roman ruins found in Liverpool or Wirral? I'm sure that Birkenhead Priory dates to the then medieval time. Yeah, the Birkenhead Priory is the oldest building, you know, let's call it a building, on Merseyside. Diva, which is Chester, yeah, there's Roman ruins there. But we fucking destroyed them, didn't we? You know, here. I'm not talking about Liverpool, I'm talking about the country. If you go to Bath, you've got the Roman thing, the Roman baths there. That's how it was here. If you go to fucking hell, it's in Sussex. Oh, fucking, I used to bring my students down there. Jesus, look at the name of it. And you see the biggest Roman, beautiful, the biggest Roman mosaic, but they built it up how it was. It was the biggest Roman villa outside Rome, where all the dignitaries used to come in. Can't blame it, came to me then where it was, in Sussex. I forget the fucking name of it. So yeah, they're all over the place. Roman ruins. Many years ago, says Arthur Schofield, a guy by the name of Enoch Powell said, eventually we will be a minority in the majority. Do you ever remember that Chowdhury, whatever his name was? The hates, you know, he's always given hate speeches. And he said, which was frightening at the time, a few years ago, he said, we will see the Islamic flag flying over number 10. Think about that. The vlogs. I know they found Roman stuff at Bersco in recent years, and not long back at a Roman tile place in Tarbuck. I'll tell you what, do you know when they were building the prison? You know the prison up by Kirby there, you know, exactly around, what's it called? I forget the name of it. And they were finding loads of Roman artifacts. Now, you know Everton, you know where St. George's Church is? Well, there was a beacon there. It was a beacon. And the Romans built the beacon in Everton. And up there, you've got like Beacon Lane. That's where the beacon was. That's where the beacon was. And they built it, and it was used as a semaphore between Chester and Manchester. Because a fellow by the name of Ptolemy, a Roman, he circumnavigated Britain, you know. He circumnavigated it. Brilliant. But that was after the AD 43 Claudian invasion. I'll be talking all about that on a history special, by the way, about the Romans. And Gary says, Romans gave Londinium its name. Yes, Londinium. You're right. There was a fella, and you know, Christianity, it was banned every fucking way, Christianity. And there was a soldier named Albinus, and he hid what you call the Cairo. It's Greek, Cairo, and it's a cross. And he had it under his tunic. He was a Roman soldier, and he was here in this country. And anyway, he went, fuck this. He said, I can't like go on any longer, because he was a Christian. So he took his uniform off, and he got an old cloak, put it, cut it all in, put it over his head, got a bit of rope and tied it around his waist. And he had this Cairo there. And anyway, someone seen him, and he was tried for being a Christian, but also deserting. And they put him to death. So when Christianity under Constantine in the 3rd century became, everything's all right now, because he tolerated Christians and the Christianity movement. And they said that Albinus was the first Christian martyr in this country. And they named a town after him. Do you know what it is today? St. Albans. There you go. St. Albans. So I'll be doing all that. And forget about fucking Boudica. Forget about, I'll give you the Queen. I'll give you the Queen. Far better than her. The Red Bird. Chat, let our Frank have a rest now. Night all. Thank you, Red Bird. And Steve, Crosby Blitz Beach is interesting. Yeah, you're right, because you had all the, like some of the Blitz there. Even some brilliant stonework as well from the old Lewises, the original Lewises. Is it Wessex, says the vlogs? What is? No, it's St. Albans. The vlogs. Love history stuff, Frank. Even the Victoriana Zoo over the water, the bloody name of it skips me. Been there, metal detected years ago, finds all kinds of Victorian stuff. Didn't find me, did you? We had the very first zoo in the world here in Liverpool in 1831, a fella by the name of Atkins. And he opened it up where Shield Road is today. 1831, not the Germans, here, Liverpool. There's zoological gardens in the world. 1831. We had the very first, I'm trying to think of what. Jesus, I forgot. The very first botanical gardens in the world. 1801. 1801. No one had ever had it anywhere in the world. We had it here in Liverpool. I'll let you all know who it was. You all know, and they reckon he was the greatest Liverpoolian ever. So I'm going to finish. Thank you. The vlogs. The bear pit, was it? Yeah, I was in it. I'll tell you all about the bear pit here in Liverpool. I went to it. I couldn't believe it before it was demolished. Oh, fucking hell. No mobile phones there. The vlogs. Good night. Good night. I shall see you all tomorrow, hopefully. If not, I'll see you all on Tuesday. Mille grazie. Buonasera. A domani. Ci vediamo. Ciao bello.